So that's my old-fashioned oat. I'm actually using because oat for this recipe. So I have about 5 to 6 cups of oats in my bowl. I'm actually preparing this for my mini restaurant. So I'm actually doing, this is a big batch of granola we use for our parfait in the shop. So I'm actually doing this batch just for a week. So I have about 6 cups of rolled, about 6 cups of rolled old-fashioned oats, and then I'm going to actually use 2 nuts. Just have my almond seed, and then I have my cashew, and I'm actually going to use dry mixed fruits. This is actually optional. You can, take it off, or you can add it. I mean, that is one good thing about granola. You add what you want. Once you get the measurements right, that's it. So I'm also going to use some vanilla essence. I'm going to use some honey, and I have my vegetable oil here. I'm going to use some cinnamon as well, and then a little bit of salt here. So here we're going to mix our dry ingredients. I'm actually going to throw in my nuts. Well, try and toss it. So okay, I'm going to toss it. So now we have our seeds in here. We have our seeds, our cashew, our raw oat in here, and then I'm going ahead to mix my wet ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna add our oil here. You see, one thing I actually forgot to tell you is I'm actually going to add some brown sugar. So it's just a little bit of brown sugar to it. So guys, I've actually added a little brown sugar. I don't want it too sweet because I'll be adding some honey as well. So just added a little of brown sugar. I'm gonna stir it, and then set this aside, and then we're going to go to our wet ingredients. Sorry guys, before we go to our wet ingredients, I'm going to add some, this is actually cinnamon powder to the dry mix. I actually normally can actually add it to your wet ingredients, but I love adding it to my, I don't actually measure it. Okay, I just measure with my eyes, and when I think it's enough, then I just set it aside, give it a very good stir. Voila. So now our wet ingredients. So I have my vegetable oil ready here. I'm gonna add some honey because I didn't use a lot of brown sugar in my dry ingredients. I'm going to use a little bit more of my honey. So I'm going to pour it into the cup where I measured my oil in it, so it can easily pour when I'm pouring it. Okay, so here I'm going to add my honey to my vegetable oil. You see how easy it is when it's coming off. Okay, so I realize I have some particles in here. I'm going to take that off. Actually, I think my oil is a bit too much, so I'm going to actually take some off again. Alright, so I used to put a little bit of it down. So I'm still going to add a little of honey in it. Okay, this is a large batch of granola I'm doing, so I need to add everything very well. So I'm going to actually do it.
vanilla essence
to it. I just have a little inside, so I'm going to use all.
Yeah, voila. So there's actually forgot to add some,
you know, a little salt to my. So I'm actually going to add just a little salt.
Just a little pinch of salt. Sugars. And then mix it up again. And then I'm going to pour my ingredients in it.
Alright, and I'm going to stir this and then I'll be back. So after mixing my honey, vegetable oil, and a little bit of vanilla essence, this is what I have. Guys, I wish you're in here. It smells really good, really nice here. I mean, with the cinnamon and stuff in it, so it's smelling really good.
Yeah, so I have my baking trays here. Unfortunately today I don't have a parchment paper, and my baking tray is not non-stick, so but because I have oil in this, it's going to help me a long way. It's going to prevent it sticking in my pan. This is what I always use, guys. Without parchment paper, that's all I always use. So if you have a non-stick, so it's fine. If you have a parchment paper, you can just lay in it, and then you're going to, you know, pan this. Yeah. I'm going to put this in, so you don't want to, you know, put a lot in a parchment paper. It might get too sticky, and then, you know, it won't actually come out nice. So I'm going to distribute this into my 2 baking trays, and we'll be back. So I've distributed this into my baking tray. You see, I haven't really, you know, loaded it because I want it to really come out stiffly anyway, so I haven't really loaded it like that. Yep. So I realized today I actually made a lot of it. I still have some in my bowl, which I'll bake off later. I realized I've done more because I wanted to also keep some for the house. I actually love cracking on some granola. I'll use it for my parfait as well. So I've done a lot, and I'll be keeping some in the house and then take some to the restaurant as well. So guys, I'm gonna put this in my oven for some minutes, take it off, stir it, and then I'll put it back in. My oven is already preheated, so I'm gonna actually put this in my oven. Actually preheated my oven. Yep, so my oven is preheated. And then I'm gonna put this. And then cover it up
And wait until it's done. So we'll be back. So after a few minutes, I'm just taking this out. It was in about 20 minutes. So I'm just taking this out. Give it a nice stir. It actually smells divine in here, guys. Oh, okay, so let me just, so I'm going to take it back into the oven for it to bake some more, and then we'll be back. So guys, I just took my first batch of granola out of the oven. It's been baking for about 40 to 45 minutes. Now all I'm going to do is add some of my mixed dry fruits to it, and I'm going to stir this. Then I'm just going to put this in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, and our granola is ready. So guys, granola is actually ready. Look at how it's looking. So yummy. So you can actually take this with yogurt. You can actually take it like that, just crack on it. You can take it anyhow you want it. And then this is already cool, so I'm actually going to bottle this, and then we're going to use it in the shop for about a week, and then we'll create another batch. So thank you so much for watching my video, and if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching my video. I'll see you in my next video. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.